Hello students and welcome to our tutorials for Microsoft Teams. It is for your information that previously that we were using Zoom meetings and Edmodo together to conduct our distance learning classes, but with effect from 30th of April we are switching over to Microsoft Teams, and you all need to learn this in order to use it as a platform for communications. I will take you through the process step by step so that all are on board, and you'll first download it, install it. I'll provide you with the credentials. You need to use your credentials to log in, and then step by step I will teach you how to proceed using Microsoft Teams. Let us begin with the very earlier or the grassroots level, that is where to find Teams, how to download it, how to install it. Let us proceed. Alright students, you need to open your Chrome and Google search for Microsoft Teams, and then you will come across the link, that is microsoft.com. Click on microsoft.com for Teams. The site is microsoft.com/en/Microsoft365/Teams/download-app. When you Google search, you will definitely reach this link. Click on the link. This page will open to you. Now it depends on what device you are using for your distance learning classes. If you are using a laptop like me or a PC, a personal computer, you may click on download for desktop. But if you are using an iPad or tablet or mobile, you may click on download for mobile. Once you download, you will have the extension files downloaded. You need to click on that, install it. It will ask you whether you allow this program to make changes on your system. Click on yes, it will run, and click on next, agree, and complete the installation. Once the installation is complete, in certain cases you need to restart your computer. When you do that, Microsoft Teams will pop up on your computer. This is the web link that is shown in the front on the screen, that is http://teams.microsoft.com. You use this and you will reach the page on the Chrome that I have just shown. You may download and install it. Alright students, once you log into the credentials, students, you will see the login where you need to write the credentials that have been provided to you or emailed to you. For example, if your school registration number is given to you, it will be the school registration number @the-schoolname.com. That will be fed in this field that is in front, and then you click on next. It will take you for the password. The password is also sent to you through email. You may need to enter the password and submit. You will log into Microsoft Teams. Once you log in, the Microsoft platform will open. This is mine. I teach the class. Once you log in, you will reach the platform that is where you see your groups, that is the teams. I have clicked on Teams, and these are my teams. I'll just show it once more. When I click on Teams, and I see my groups, these are the groups where I teach grade 7, 8, 9 and 10. It will be in front of me. Let me just click on any one class. When I click on that class, I can see this is the general, and then these are the channels. Those are created under that group. That means your subject classes. Suppose I take English, so this is my classroom, and the students whom I teach are in this group, and you will be able to see I'll be able to post messages for you. For example, I just say hello students. You can see my message over here. Students, when I click on files, I can, whatever I upload, you will see under the files over here. I'll click on new, I will upload new files, and it will be shown over here. If I have a link to share with you, I will add the link. I will be, most probably I'll be using Microsoft Word. I'll use the link on that file and upload it over here, so that you have that piece of information with you. You may download, you may select that from here and download it, is that you know quite well. And then the last option is for notes. If I have any notes that is to be shared with all of you, I will definitely share that over here. This is for my class. So far, this is all that you need to know with regard to how to come to your classroom. Alright, now let me proceed to your assignments. Now, for example, now class meet. This is the class meet. If I call you the class, I will begin the class meet over here. For example, I have my video switched off, and if I call for a meet now, this is how the call will go, and your names will be featured over here. You may have your mic switched on or off, video switched on or off. You may this is for screen sharing. And if you want to raise your hand, this is how you raise your hand. You can see the hand is raised, and if you want to lower it, you can lower it. If you want to chat, you can chat only with me. You cannot chat with students from other classes or in the students in your class, in your group. And I'll just show the chat to you. I click on the chat, I type, and the chat, it appears on the side. I click it off, and this is to show participants. And when I want to end the meeting, this is how I end the meeting. The class meeting is over. Now let me proceed to assignments. Let me take you through the assignments, what all things we have. I'll just click on any one class. It is asking me to get ready, create an assignment. I will create an assignment. The two categories that we have is one is assignment, and one is the quiz that we have. You will have both kind of assignments over here. One is for downloading the file and submitting and uploading the file again, that is Turnitin. Second one is an online quiz. Since we haven't created any, so you cannot see any of the assignments over here. I hope these basic guidelines will definitely help you understand the platform better. Thank you.